right, J-Dub, when I say Florida, what do you think of?
Oranges.
Okay, when I say Orlando, what do you think of?
Theme parks.
Okay, when I'm thinking Orlando, Florida, and I'm thinking of restaurants, what am I thinking of?
You're thinking of bomb Asian restaurants.
Exactly, and this is Saigon Noodle and Grill.
Pan fried noodle combo.
This is definitely number one. I would come here anytime over any other place.
Beef with the Rib Pho for you.
They are a cast of characters. The family here, super entertaining.
Those characters are Thuy Vincent Nguyen and his wife, Tudy, Vietnamese natives who've been bringing food and fun to this community for over 30 years.
We love to party.
Yes,
we
I
love to
can
party.
tell. So you have weddings here?
Yes.
Special functions?
Yeah, for the community.
What's the name of the band?
Thuy Yung Band mean Blue Ocean.
And where did you learn to cook?
My family is own the pho restaurant in Vietnam.
Right off the bat, you're winning.
Yeah, pho for you, Michelle.
It's a phenomenal pho.
I figure on something like pho, a smart guy. When it's time to get smart, I'll call Justin in.
Okay.
There you go, get him right up there.
Pho is rooted in French cuisine, like pâte à pho. You generally want like a very clear broth.
What we have here?
A lot of hot water.
Hot water.
Okay.
Beef bones.
A lot of collagen in there. That marrow is going to release itself in all its
And
flavor.
that's where all the flavor is.
Yeah.
We can add on the flank. Very, very good flavor. Beef briskets right here.
A lot of beef brisket.
We cook for about 3-4 hours.
Slice that,
Right.
and that's what you get in your pho.
Right.
So the bones for 10 hours.
Yes.
And then flavor it with the spices.
Right.
We raided the entire spice cabinet. Out of all the spices going, what's your favorite
Can
spice?
I guess? Can I guess?
Please.
Star anise.
Yes! Yes!
Brother from another mother,
Is it
man.
your favorite too? Star anise is what makes it. You as well?
Yes, yes,
That's the
yes.
kicker. So we've got our broth. Next, shallots and garlic.
Get some heat on there, burn it up.
Putting the caramelization.
Boom. Put it straight on the heat. Why not?
There's some ginger.
A lot of ginger.
Right.
What do we got?
Costatum.
Oh, that.
It's black cardamom.
The peppercorn, cloves, coriander,
Licorice root. Wow.
licorice root?
Yes.
The star anise, that's cinnamon all day. And the last would be fennel seeds. Okay. And how long are these gonna toast?
10 minutes.
Oh boy.
Then wait for the ginger.
You can definitely smell it. And how long is this gonna go for?
This one we cook about a couple more hours.
Then we're ready to add the sugar. I didn't know there was that much sugar in pho, did you?
It makes sense now that I'm seeing it.
And the salt right here.
And that's added right at the end.
Right.
See, I wafted now. It was appropriate time of wafting. Okay. Strain this to get the broth really, really clear.
That's it. Here the noodles.
Rice noodles,
Yes. Okay, soak in here.
to wake them up.
Now we step over here.
I would like to have the eye of round and the brisket.
Here the brisket right here. And the beef eye round right here.
Justin will have everything else that's funky.
Okay.
Load me up.
Here the tendon.
Oh, look at that. So gelatinized.
Our master beef tripe.
Stomach. There you go. Who likes to party? And what do you got back there? Meatball?
Yes, bit more.
Nice.
And then we had it.
You're going big, huh?
Right.
Too bad we couldn't get a little tongue and eyeball in there.
Some onion in here. Scallion.
I'll bring it right over
Over
here.
here.
Load them up.
That looks good.
First, we have to have the lamb here for every pho.
Thank you.
This one Vietnamese basil.
Is Vietnamese basil different than Thai basil?
This basil we grow by Vietnamese.
Okay, so it's Vietnamese basil.
There you have it.
Then next, the bean sprout.
There we go.
This is hoisin sauce.
Okay.
Sriracha. Okay, 1 tablespoon. Mix everything together.
Okay.
We eat the noodle, the meat, and the broth at the same time.
Is that right?
That's it.
That's a great meatball.
The little kick of the sugar really carries us a long way.
This isn't just broth, it's dense. So good. Isn't that beautiful? Look, that par-cooked beef. Vincent, you nailed it, man.
It's like you've made this before
Yeah.
for like the last 45 years or something.
Oh, come on. A little tendon guy? Look at that jiggle. I think the best thing about it is the harmoniousness of the salt, the sugar, and the spices. It's a perfect, like, 3-note chord. But you understand, Blue Ocean gets perfect 3-note chords.
Blue Ocean.
How are you today? This is your eye round soup, darling.
Broth has a lot of flavor in it.
It's very smooth. I could drink it like tea. It's really delicious.
You know, you can make pho, but you can't have the experience that this family gives you.
I'm here in Boulder, Colorado, about a mile from the campus. You're surrounded by greatness. You got all kinds of activities, really cool bars, lots of great music, and the food's outrageous. And since I was here in 2017, this Thai joint has opened up locations in Denver too. This is Aloy Thai.
Chicken drunken noodles.
Of course, Guy would come here because Aloy Thai is the best Thai food in Denver.
Bangkok wrap up.
I'm from Asia. This is one of the most authentic Thai restaurants I've ever been to.
Everything's really fresh. We love the food combinations and all the exotic flavors.
Pad Thai. Try river prawn.
The river prawn pad thai for you. In Denver, it's really hard to find good pad thai. I finally found it here.
We start the pad thai with garlic, onion, and tofu. And we have an egg.
rice noodle, vegetable soup, pad thai sauce, and bean sprout and chai. The pad thai is already done. The shrimp, deep fry on top of the pad thai.
What is this?
It's the peanut, ground peanut. You have to.
So we were supposed to mix it all together.
Yeah.
That shrimp is delicious. Wow.
This is ridiculous.
Chim pad thai in the window.
The river prawns are a bit scary when you look at them, but they're really buttery smooth and delicious.
You could always have the body of the shrimp, but the head is one of the most flavorful parts.
The pad thai, a really good blend of like spicy and sweet in there.
Well, I'm here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. This is a story about an immigrant family like I've never heard before. They're doing a menu that I don't think I've quite seen before. This one's unique. This is Coda Bakery, Vietnamese deli, and Tofu House.
One shrimp and pork sausage banh mi.
In Albuquerque, I was not expecting to find such a great hidden gem of this Vietnamese restaurant.
Có một phần gỏi cuốn thịt nướng.
I was born and raised in Vietnam, so this food is home to me.
It's home cooking that owner Win Win inherited when her Vietnamese-born parents made the journey to America. You were leaving Vietnam, your wife's pregnant.
I was the one that was born on the boat.
Ho, 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 ho.
So on the birth certificate and my citizenship, it says country of birth is international waters.
Seriously?
Yes.
Would we call this a Vietnamese restaurant?
Absolutely. This is a Vietnamese, like, casual fast food, but the flavor is authentic.
If you really want to make the bomb tofu, this is the process.
Yes.
We have soybeans,
And then I'm gonna grind it through the grinder.
which looks like it's a water fountain in elementary school.
Yeah. Turn on the water. Milk comes out on this bucket. Cook it in my dad's amazing steamer that he converted from a water boiler to a steam generator.
We're steaming milk like we're a gigantic coffee shop.
Skim off the foam.
E.T. foam home.
Now I'm gonna develop it. We use vinegar and water. It's like making cheese. So we're gonna go ahead and strain. Use some cheesecloth that I soaked in a little bit of vinegar and water. I'm gonna scoop in the curd.
I heard what you're saying.
Fold this. Now we're gonna press it.
I'm so impressed.
There we go.
Gorgeous. Like a big birthday cake.
Cut it up and fry. We're gonna add some oil,
White onion.
tofu, house-made, Korean barbecue sauce.
Just glaze that sauce on there a little bit.
Now we're gonna make the tofu noodle bowl. Rice noodle, lettuce, cucumber, pickled carrots and daikon,
Gorgeous.
bean sprout, cilantro, mint from my mom's garden. Put on the plate, scallion oil, roasted peanuts, soy vinaigrette.
I've been eating tofu since I was a kid, but this is tender, creamy, sweet, but light. That's the top best 3 tofus I've ever had in my life. And this dish, that is perfectly made, perfectly balanced, gorgeous. I would come back minimum once a week, if not twice a week, just to get that dish.
Thank you.
Or your tofu noodle.
Oh my God, so good.
This tofu is amazing. The consistency on the inside is like a custard, and then it has a little bit of crisp on the outside.
Combined with all these pickled cucumber and carrots and daikon, and then there's this sauce that is just the right amount of salty and sweet with a little bit of spicy to it. It really just knocks it out of the park.
Shrimp and pork sausage spring roll ready.
This is really amazing. There's so many corners that they could cut, but they really stick to their guns and make authentic food.
Absolutely. You really feel like you're getting the best of Vietnamese cuisine.
So I'm here in Portland, Oregon, in the Hollywood district to check out a Chinese restaurant. Not just any Chinese restaurant. No, this one opened in 1949. Now, they've had several owners, but most recently, they're delivering real deal Northeastern Chinese. This is Chin's Kitchen.
There's something very special about this restaurant. It's fresh, it's delicious.
And this the disanxian.
It's not the Americanized Chinese food.
This is right up there with my mom's food.
And they're Wendy Lee's mom's recipes, which she started serving when she took over this more than 70-year-old Portland icon.
She's got some dishes on the menu that nobody else in town makes.
Beef noodle soup is ready.
The beef noodle soup is outstanding. The noodles are handmade and absolutely delicious.
Now what are we gonna do?
We are going to make the noodles for the beef noodle soup.
We made the dough very similar to the dough that we made for the dumplings, except we used egg in it.
Yeah.
She does not need to go to the gym. And keeping it traditional. You have got to be kidding me. Beautiful. I mean, it's like
Oh, thank you.
you're putting on a lesson. Everybody's sitting here watching with their mouth like this. now we make the broth?
Yeah.
Beef shoulder?
Just leave it here 2 minutes.
So we cook it in the hot water there for a bit. The impurities came out, and then we drop it in here.
Onion, ginger.
Can I see? Kind of like a Chinese five-spice.
You're right.
So this is gonna cook for how long?
2 hours.
And now we're gonna make the braised beef.
I'm going to make the spices mix first.
So this looks like a cardamom pod of some sort, but what do you call it in Chinese?
草果,
Real cinnamon,
bay leaves.
chilies, Szechuan peppercorn,
Yeah.
and star anise. A little bit of oil,
Ginger.
green onions,
And the beef.
top round,
Soy sauce.
oyster sauce, a little sugar.
And salt.
Smells fantastic. Chicken base and a little water. Let it glaze up, throw the basket in, and how long will this simmer?
The 2 hours.
The noodles, beautiful. The baby bok choy goes in.
Braised beef.
Ridiculous.
Beef stock. Cilantro.
It's outstanding. All those spices really perfume all the way through. You get the nice, rich, luxurious beef flavor. The noodles are amazing. Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable.
Beef noodles.
How is it?
Delicious.
The noodles have a really nice texture to them.
The broth, I think, makes the soup. It has a nice soy taste to it.
Something like this, it's a treat.
地三鲜.
I lived in China for 8 years, and when I moved back to the US, I went out on a search to find the best in Portland, and it brought me here.
This is like a temple. You're doing it right. Well done, my friend.
Thank you.
You're a sweetheart.
Curry ramen,
So we got pork and chicken bones.
pre-boiled, washed.
Next up,
So we're gonna bag the kombu, dried anchovies, bonito flakes. We're gonna take it out after a little bit of time.
so you want to temper that flavoring a little bit.
Yes. So we got pulverized shiitake mushrooms, roasted leeks, roasted onions, roasted garlic, ginger.
How long?
18 hours.
Oh!
We add salt, sugar, and fish powder, and then let it go for another 6.
What's the next step?
Start off with a pork loin. Take this and tenderize it. Salt it a little bit. Dredge it in AP flour. Put it into the tempura flour and water. Dredge it in panko.
And this will fry.
350. The broth is ready.
Okay.
And the noodles. Take the pork. Top this with some cabbage sauteed and some oil and salt. Now we will add that. Carrots and corn. Green onions.
It takes ramen another step. It's unique and it's funky. Noodles are tender, broth is rich, and the creativity is an A. Nice job. Talk about real deal. Got a husband and wife team. He decides to pack up, move to Japan, and study ramen, then come back and open up shop. That's real deal. This is Kobe Japanese restaurant.
Sesame toddies going in for the Hiyashi Chuka.
Sir.
The food's phenomenal. You might need some stretchy jeans.
But even on a hot summer day, they got a bowl that's got your back. When I come to a ramen place and they make a cold ramen, I'm like, oh boy.
The cold ramen is so delicious. It's just like a work of art.
Hiyashi Chuka ramen up.
The Hiyashi Chuka is wonderful. How often are you able to actually try a cold ramen?
It just is really phenomenal.
So we're gonna do the Hiyashi Chuka ramen. It's a cold ramen dish.
With a warm char siu on top. Got it.
We cut the pork belly in half. Then we cut it into a portion size.
Whose portion is that?
We're gonna wrap it up nice and tight. It sort of glues together.
You're just going to
we're
try to
going
achieve
from,
a
we're
bigger...
going from this to this.
Got it.
This goes into the stock pot.
In the broth.
4 to 6 hours. This is left to cool. We're making the braise, soy sauce, sake, pork broth, meating, salt, grated garlic, some thumbs of ginger.
What you call it, thumbs?
Thumbs.
I call it knobs, okay.
Some water.
And how long are we gonna allow this pork to sit here and braise in this?
4 hours.
Okay.
Once it gets done braising, we wrap it in plastic wrap, let it cool down, and cut it into portion-sized serving.
All right, so what do we do next?
Sesame sauce, the Hiyashi Chuka ramen.
Got it.
Got some water, soy sauce.
Where did the majority of the recipes come from, Chef?
My beautiful wife. Vinegar, sesame oil. This is a home recipe. Sugar, stock.
You and that pork stock, man, you can't get away from that.
And sesame paste.
Oh, that's good. Just the right amount of that sesame. Little silkiness from it, toasted nuttiness of it, good amount of vinegar.
Awesome, let's build it. This is for the char siu. Put a little bit of oil in our frying pan, stick that on there, get it nice and brown. A little bit of the sauce, cold noodles, asparagus, char siu pork,
Pickled bean sprouts. What are they pickled in?
Rice vinegar. Egg.
Thanks.
Cucumbers. And
Wait. Mustard?
spicy mustard, yeah.
I want to talk to your wife. I don't know how legit this is. It's too beautiful to eat.
I was gonna say that's a little bit much. Straight to your sinuses.
That's full-on hot mustard. Japanese food is really about balance, really about technique, really about appreciating the ingredients. And that's one of the things that you are doing so well here. And that noodle dish right there, as legit and as delicious as a tempura. Dynamite. Well done.
Those noodles are cold and ready to go.
It has this rich, creamy peanut butter flavor.
And with the cucumbers and the asparagus, it's delicious.
I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee, on Main Street, just south of Beale, and I'm here to... Wait a second. South of Beale? You ever have a triple D deja vu? That'd be like a quadruple D, not a triple D. Because I bet you I have been here before, but it was called South of Beale. That's the South of Beale. Look, am I getting punked? Is somebody coming out here right now? I'm here to check out a noodle joint that's hand-making their noodles, doing the bomb ramen and dumplings. It's right here. This is Good Fortune Company. But I'm telling you,
1 minute on chicken for chicken rice bowl.
I haven't seen anything like Good Fortune. You know, it's been good to my stomach.
Cocoa curry for bar 11.
The fresh ingredients, the handmade noodles.
Memphis meets Southeast Asian. If you know the city, we do mix this together really well.
yes, you do. That is a very Memphis style and attitude. And the stamps that Sarah Stye and Arturo Layton were anxious to take on.
Arturo and I are inspired by Japanese ramen, but our flavors come from all around Asia.
And then you kind of take your own liberties from that.
Yeah.
Big city bowl for you?
I had the Big City. It's a chicken and chicken broth sort of noodle dish.
I mean, I could just drink that broth.
The noodles, of course, are obviously different than any other ramen shop.
This will make the noodles for the ramen?
Exactly.
It'll fit in the Camaro.
So this is high gluten flour. And then over here, we have our alkali solution, potassium carbonate and sodium carbonate, and it's just going to change the...
Molecular structure of the noodle?
Exactly. We put salt in there, and then we pretty much just whisk it. So then we start it, and there's teeny holes right here. It's gonna mix for 10 minutes.
And then from there...
Shooting and feeding.
This actually looks like we're making biscuit dough. The compression of this machine, you get sucked into that thing, you're dead.
That's why I keep my hair back.
Me too.
We feed slowly, and it starts to come out the end.
I see it.
Then we feed it onto our roller here.
Wow, that's like leather.
Put one here,
right?
Another one there, join them together, and keep feeding about 2 more times. Then it's cutting it. And then you catch.
It cuts it for you, dusts it for you.
Rest them overnight, and then we cook them.
I assume we're into broth.
These are chicken backs, water, and it boils hard for about 15 minutes.
Got it.
We'll skim it super well. We'll lower the temp. It'll stay at 160 degrees for about 5 hours.
That's it.
That's it. So we are cooking chicken thigh. Everything is pretty simple until we reach the Flavor Town step.
That's now a reference in culinary terms when you reach the Flavor Town step.
Sugar, salt, and let the chicken thighs rest there overnight. Par bake at a really low temperature, cool it for service, and then when we're ready, we'll deep fry it.
We're just gonna put a crisp on it. What are we making now, chef?
Shoyu tare. Shoyu is how you say soy sauce in Japanese. Then we go in with sake and mirin, dried shiitake mushrooms.
Shiitake mushrooms, got it.
Niboshi, dried anchovies.
Okay.
And this is kombu. It's a type of dried kelp. After it's been infused for a month, we heat it.
And what's gonna happen from here?
We're gonna add everything to the pot, cook for 10 to 15 minutes, then we're taking our kombu out. Bonita flake is going in with the brown sugar and salt. Simmer that for about 20 minutes, and then strain everything off.
We got a lot going on. The duck fat.
Infuse the ginger. This is our marinated menma, bamboo shoots.
That's what I thought. How did we do that?
Slice the menma and marinate it overnight with sesame, soy, sake, and mirin. Now that our noodles have been rested overnight, we're gonna cook them for 2 minutes and build our bowl. Start with 1 ounce of shoyu tare,
I'd eat that all day.
the duck fat, hondashi, and salt. Then
Got it.
we're gonna go in with our chicken broth. Noodles are ready.
Awesome.
We go in with chicken, our boiled corn, the menma in there, thinly sliced scallions, nice hard-boiled egg.
I like how you put the egg right towards me, saving the egg for you. Gosh, this is good.
The real ones, slurp.
I did it right then.
Yeah, you did pretty good.
All right, I'm not bad. The chicken is crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, almost like it was sous vide. The broth is delicious. I've never had the fresh-made bamboo. That's amazing. Lights out.
Noodles going in broth for the big city.
When you bite into those noodles, just biting almost into a cloud.
It warms your heart, it warms your spirit up.
That's a highlight reel right there. Do you need a spotter here? Someone with a drop cloth or something? So I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Findlay Outdoor Market. Now, this is the oldest market in the state of Ohio. It opened in 1852, and it's been running ever since. Now, when you come here, I mean, you're talking awesome produce stands, all kinds of shops, and the food is off the hook. And I hear a joint you gotta visit, no question, for some bomb pho is right here at Pho Lang Thang.
Order up, I got a beef banh mi and a guac. Go ahead and go out to table 24.
This is the best authentic Vietnamese food you can get in Cincinnati.
All of his recipes go back 2 to 3 generations.
When you look at the servers delivering the food, you're like, that looks so good, I should try that.
The dude who's created all that curiosity is co-owner Duy Nguyen.
I'm actually American, born here, but my folks are from Vietnam.
After learning to cook from his mom, Duy and some buddies scraped up enough cash to open this joint in 2010. Now he's dishing up 300 bowls of authentic pho a day.
Beef pho.
The pho broth is fantastic. It's always super fatty, rich, delicious.
It's comfort food for me, and I just love it.
That's outstanding. Tender noodles, great meatball. I think that there's so many components to it. The balance is great. The flavors are subtle. Delicious, man. Great job, chef. I'm here on Northeast Broadway in Portland, Oregon, just a few minutes from downtown. Now, this is a pretty busy street. Matter of fact, my fraternity brother Pete that lives here says he's been up and down the street a million times and never stopped to check this joint out. That's too bad, because I hear that they are doing the real deal, off the hook noodles. This is Frank's Noodle House.
Even better than anything I've tasted in Asia.
Just authentic and fresh. When I'm in the neighborhood, I always stop by.
You know, it's fresh every day. They do it by hand.
Chicken noodle ready.
The chicken noodle dish is wonderful.
Today we cook homemade noodle with the chicken.
Are we gonna make the noodle?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. All-purpose flour.
Yeah. This one.
Get out. How long do you need this for?
1.5 hours by hand.
We could open up a gym. Just keeps taking it, folding it over, just creating all that gluten, so it's gonna give it the elasticity and the chew, the texture to this noodle. Who gets the punishment of making the noodle?
Me, every day.
That guy's got a gun. How long do we let this rest?
10 minutes. We need it again. Let it rest. 10 minutes later.
Okay.
Need it again.
Let's rest it.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Okay.
And night. And this is to...
Yeah. Okay. Olive oil.
And after resting for an hour, it's ready to cut. That big? Like spaghetti gone wild. Okay.
This.
Okay.
Fold it again.
Okay. That one's terrible, Frank. Now we're gonna make the chicken for the chicken noodle?
Yeah.
Okay. Breast.
Yeah, chicken breast.
A little bit frozen, nice and thin. I like that. Cornstarch.
Egg white. The salt.
A little bit of dashi.
Yeah. Then you mix up.
And how long does this marinate?
1 hour.
It's like a rocket ship in Flavor Town, baby. A little bit of oil.
Chicken.
Bye-bye oil.
Then we use soybean oil.
A little bit of garlic. Cabbage?
Pepper.
Celery. Green bell pepper.
Onion.
Green onion.
For the chicken here. Chinese pepper.
Red chili powder.
Soy sauce.
Look at that. Hot and fast, baby. Oh.
Is it terrible?
Yeah, Frank.
This is bad.
I better get this all away from you. This is it, you guys. You just taste some nice, fresh vegetables and these handmade noodles and the simply marinated chicken. Light. Veggies are still crunchy.
Is it right?
Delicious. So we're shooting diners, drive-ins, and dives over in Bakersfield, California, about 45 minutes away. And I come here to Taft to visit some friends. And they say, hey, Guy, let's take you out to dinner. We got a great place. After my first bite, I knew this joint had to be on Triple D. This is Asian Experience.
Can I have the Siamese sweet and sour?
It's absolutely the best Thai food I've ever had.
Garlic chicken delight, please.
We're talking about local native Dennis Schertz and his Thai-born wife, Nikki, who decided to share the food they love with the town they love in '06. As opposed to going just Thai, you said this is an Asian experience, a real Asian experience.
Exciting food with flavors you don't have every day.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
It's got to be the pad thai.
Pad Thai pork, please.
All right, Nikki, what are we gonna make first?
Gonna make the tamarind sauce for Pad Thai.
For the pad Thai noodles?
Yes, just like that.
What's this cooking in the back?
That is pork and salt and a little bit soup base for make a broth.
Pork, salt, and chicken
Yes,
paste.
just like that.
That's tamarind paste?
Yes. Sugar, like this.
There you go.
And a little bit salt, paprika, and you cook like this for 3 hours. Good.
So now we've got our tamarind sauce. The wok is hot?
Yes, hot.
Let's do it.
We're gonna put oil, sweet radish.
Sweet radish and garlic.
Yep.
And pork. And that's it for the pork?
Yep. Gonna put noodle.
Right in like that?
Yes, just like that.
And the tamarind sauce goes right in. So all the flavors that are developing in there are gonna rehydrate the noodles.
Yep. You like spicy? I can put now.
Yeah, I like spicy.
Yeah.
Ah!
That is good.
Is that how much I got last time?
Yeah. You think that's spicy?
Let's sweat.
I'm gonna put a little bit add broth so it not burn.
Dennis says when he's in trouble, you make his food very spicy.
Yes, just like that. Just punishing.
Punishing.
Yes.
Tell me that does not look good. There's even egg in the dish and I'm eating it. You know it's gotta be good.
I'm gonna throw this, bean sprout and onions. Then we're done. I'm gonna put in the plate. Okay, and also the peanut. Too spicy?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, the tamarind sauce.
Yes.
That's really what gets the whole party started. A little sweet there, crunchy peanut. You get a touch of the chili flake coming through. I love that the noodles are really al dente. It's authentic. You make it just like you make for your family?
This my family like it like this, and my mom cook like this. That's it. Cooking is fun.
You're fun, Nikki. Huh? I tell you what, real deal.
I have the pad thai right here.
Delicious. It's rich, it's got great meat and spice flavors to it.
It's just noodle heaven.
After coming here a few times, I knew I was hooked.
It is the best food in town.
Probably one of the best Asian experiences I've ever had. Outstanding.
Thank you.
Really outstanding. Get in your car. You need to take the family on a road trip. Come on out to Taft. Bring the kids. So I'm here at the First Street Market here in Calgary, Alberta, to check out a noodle bar. Not just any noodle bar. No, I'm hearing about this chef. I guess this guy scratch makes everything. Sous vide ribs, 72 hours, making his own broth, even makes his own rice noodles. Who makes their own rice noodles? This guy does. This is pure street food noodle bar.
Ticket 3, chicken wings, chili lime.
Pure Street Food is a great Vietnamese place.
Chicken and cheese donut. He's got all these authentic foods that were from childhood, and then he puts a modern twist to it.
Those twists are coming from Lam Pham, who's leveling up the dishes he grew up eating. What kind of Vietnamese food are you doing?
We're known for noodle bar. Everything we do is made in-house.
So as fast casual as this all seems, you're going ultra traditional, deep culinary technique to make this.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of different items that you don't find anywhere else.
72-hour short rib pho.
My favorite is the short rib pho. From the noodles to the beef to the soup, it's all flavorful.
I can literally eat the pho every single day.
All right, so what are we making?
72 hours. Sous vide, short rib.
It's a half-hour show, bro. I don't really have 72 hours. You think we speed that up a bit?
Of course, of course, of
Okay.
course.
Let's see it.
So we're gonna sear the short rib.
What is this liquid here that we're gonna add?
That's the beef fat, our pho fat. So when we do the pho, we take the fat out, has all the spice, all the aroma, everything's in there.
This is the skim off the top of the pho broth.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So we seal it, drop it in, and we'll see you later in 72 hours.
Hot tub in Flavor Town.
Yeah.
What's the next step?
Next time we're gonna make the broth. First thing first, cinnamon sticks.
Got it.
Cloves, fennel seeds, star anise, cardamom seeds, and coriander seeds.
Got it.
Okay, nice and evenly toasted. Now
Makes all the difference right here.
Yeah, this is all that aroma coming up. Okay, cover this up.
Okay.
Get the water nice and hot.
What bone is this?
These are like beef bones.
What size is it? Pterodactyl? I mean,
these are all the knuckle bones. Roasted ginger and onion. And then the spice goes in.
And the sachet goes in now too?
Yeah.
And just sits here and simmers for 24 hours?
Sit there and simmer. So once it brings to a boil, I skim all the onions and ginger and those big dinosaur bones.
Right.
So first we're gonna add a little bit of water. Sugar, rock sugar.
Rock sugar, okay.
Salt.
Fish sauce?
Fish sauce. MSG.
Wow.
Call it a little bit yum yum. Brisket. So we're gonna have the ribs in right now.
What is this contraption?
We designed this just so we can put all in at once and take it all at once.
Huh. So what are we working on next?
We're gonna make the rice noodle. We're gonna make it fresh.
Overachiever. All right, Superman, let's see it.
I've got rice flour, tapioca starch, salt, water. So oil into the pan, batter in, and go straight into the steamer, cover it up. Takes about 2 minutes.
All right, and we let it cool before you slice it?
Yeah, we're gonna let it cool, then we're gonna roll it up, and then we're just gonna slice it off.
You learn something new every day, folks. And this is my jam here. I am drowning in my own saliva right now, because you know I'm gonna go deep on this. All right, so the pho's done. The meat's ready to go. This needs to be blanched for 10 seconds, and then we'll build the dish.
Right. The short rib, we're gonna sear it. Nice hot pan, 10 seconds per side. We add the noodles, and now we're gonna slice the beef. Here's bean sprouts, basil,
cilantro and onion,
pickled red onions, sawtooth peppermint.
So you can make it on a wedding bouquet.
Pepper.
And last but not least,
the broth.
Now you give lemon and fish sauce with it?
Lemon, hoisin sauce, sriracha.
That short rib is pretty ridiculous. There's a fattiness inside of this broth. It's so silky. It's like an elixir. I want to just chug it. Wow. I gotta say, one of my favorite parts of the whole deal is the house-made noodle. Actually, my favorite part of the whole thing is the whole thing.
Short rib pho. The broth is very rich, very, very flavorful.
You start drinking it kind of as a beef soup.
The 72-hour short rib is amazing, falls off the bone.
It just melts in your mouth.
The noodles, it's not too hard, it's not too soft. I feel like it's just right.